Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we are back here in Rohan, and it's time to take this unruly horse out for a little ride. Alright, let's see, what is going on about here? See, we want to go about along the north cliff wall, up along here and down here, further to the north. And we have all these sorts of these other things that are also out here that we need to collect. And here we are. And the steed seems to be drawn to this rock formation, and it looks like we found the former owner of the steed. So the steed was trying to lead us back to there. Alright, so we don't have to ride the steed anymore. So if we dismount now, then we no longer will fail the quest or anything like that. So, alright, but we do want to pick up a few of these. If we think we're going to get into some mounted combat, then of course I should change steed. Since this is not a war steed, it's just a regular steed that stops as soon as I let go of the button, and you can't attack or anything like that. Alright, but let's see. But let's pick up a few of these items here. These are the herbs that were requested by the Warband Howgob. I'm not really in the mood of fighting Howgob, but I believe I have to collect a few things here, so I guess I better get onto a war steed and see if I can hit this goblin here. Actually, or is that an orc? I'm so used to seeing goblins as being the ones that are on orcs that I forgot that in Rohan you can sometimes have orcs that are on them instead. Yeah. And then we got that big troll out there. Alright, but while I can beat Howgob solo, it is really tedious to do so, especially on a Beorning or some other class that doesn't have a good array of range skills, which seems to be my case here because I can't hit these things at all. Good. This is tedious. Alright. Anyway. And I gotta kill 6 of these. It'll probably take me 5 episodes to do that, because there's no way in the world I am going to spend an entire episode going around trying to collect those things. So therefore, if I run into 1 or 2 of them, fine. But otherwise, I'll just go and collect my herbs. I do have to collect a few items here. I'll probably collect the items from those guys over there, the ones who aren't mounted. And fortunately, you really can't fight these guys on foot either, because doing so is just going to trying to fight them on foot is just futile, because they're just running around all over you, because they... No! I don't want to get into a fight with someone else while I'm fighting this guy. But I did anyway. Ow! Actually, the other 2 are on foot, so therefore I can dismount as soon as I finish. Alright, good. So let's maybe dismount here and fight these guys on foot, because it's a lot easier for me to fight on foot. Sorry, but I just don't think mounted combat works all that well for Beorning or other principally melee classes. Thing about, let's see, non-ranged combatants in, yeah, non-ranged combatants, non-ranged cavalry, their main thing is to hit hard very quickly so you can pretty much one-shot the opponent. That is their main tactic. See if they could do it, if they could one-shot the opponent. And unfortunately, that doesn't work as well in an MMO. Alright, so it's very difficult to do proper mounted combat as a result of that. When I say one shot, of course, that is if you come charging in properly and all well timed and all that fun bit. Alright, let's see. How am I doing with... See, I still have to convince refugees to... I'm not going to worry about vengeance because... Let's see, that's just the... I still need some cloth burr. Cloth burr. Oh, Clotbur. Okay, actually, Clotbur sounds like a reasonable name. That sounds like something used for closing wounds or something like that. Or clotting blood at least. Now, let's see. Oh, I also need to... Oh, I still have a weapon to collect. Well, that's what this orc is for, right? Hey, orc, you have any weapons I can collect from you? Thank goodness you can do this without mounted combat. Alright, there we go. And I did not get a weapon from it. Oh. Alright. I don't think I'll find one on him. What about... let's see. Mending wounds. Okay, that one's up. Oh, up this way. Alright. Says he's up that way. Well, there are a couple of... yeah, there's the last piece of Glopper. Plus we've got... Now this is 3 at a time, though. And set the... No, that's a sentry that just respawned while I was standing there. Good, because I think that'll be better than trying to face 3 at a time. Yeah, I'm sure you're saying, oh, what do you mean? It's easy. Fighting 3 all the time. I do it all the time. No. You may think it's easy, but I don't. Alright. Let's see. What do we have here? Alright, let's just bypass this guy. And... away. Away. And see if I could get into the town without getting lost 5 times. And, oh yeah, were there any scholar nodes? Okay, without running into a bunch of scholar nodes and saying, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think the entrance is here. Okay, good. And done. Okay, how's that?
What brings you to these lands?
The steed led you to a body? I imagine it was the horse's previous rider. I will ask one of the guards to retrieve the poor fellow so we can honor his remains. This seems to have calmed the steed quite thoroughly. He was trying to let us know about his owner, and we mistook it for unruly behavior. I'll make certain that such low behavior goes to the most worthy new rider. Thank you for your help. All right. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's one down. At least they're not complaining that I took that I went all the way to Eridween to save Gondaman while I was in the middle of doing this entire thing. Alright, this is
Will you
just...
aid the horse lords?
Alright. Oh yes, these pieces of steel are still in fine condition. May they serve well now, the new owners better than the last. To think the orcs would claim these as trophies from the dead angers me. These weapons belong in the hands of our people. Thank you for helping me to put them there. Thank you. I will have these orders ready soon. Alright, good. And, well, I still have to find people to convince, right? Oh, but I also have this herbalist here. Alright, here are the herbs.
Our mission is dire.
You have done well. These plans will work perfectly. I am ashamed for not having saved the noble Pendulf, but with this full set of reagents, I vow not to fail Dame Medrit again. Too bad the rest of her family's now dead. I owe you much thanks. Alright. Okay, and... let's see... so we still need to just convince a few people to join the army. To become proud members of the militia.
I hope we
Hello.
will find aid in time.
Alright, that's 2 volunteers. And... oh, this way? Oh, no, no, no. That's just the pointer to the person who gave me the quest. I could always take that off the tracker if that becomes annoying, but I think this is the last one, so it doesn't matter. I have to go to him next anyway.
Our
Hello.
hope lies in strength,
Yeah,
but the
I didn't
servants
think
of
I
the
need
enemy
to.
are everywhere.
Okay, so let's see. Done. Oh, actually, I should put points into my legendary item, shouldn't I? How am I doing on this? Okay, that's at maximum rank. Bear form damage. Yes, I like to put points into that. And... yeah, okay, that's all spent. Alright, yeah, I have lots of points I could put into this thing. Alright, Red Dawn skills direct damage. Yes. It might also, if I do as much damage as I can, it also help a great deal. Or steed agility. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to worry all that. Wait. Maybe if I put in some settings, I might be able to... alright, yeah, I know. If I was really serious about keeping settings and stuff like this, I'll be putting in the more higher ones. But since these are, when you're doing with items that you're going to soon be getting rid of or something better, then I don't worry about putting the best settings into it. I'd say about... let's see. Alright, we'll use the tier 6 for this one. Yeah, 6 is absolute highest I will put onto that one. And even that's even higher than usual than I would do while leveling an item. Usually worry about really good relics when I start to get up to the higher levels, you know, at cap. Alright. Hello there, I have recruited some soldiers for you.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You have found candidates worthy of training. This is excellent news, but we must start quickly. A true militia needs more than just able bodies. It needs weapons, training equipment, food, and other provisions. Well, I just got some weapons back, so that should help. I will provide the equipment and the training. Would you be willing to find some rations to keep them supplied for a while longer? There are some recently abandoned homes north of town. Check there for any provisions worth securing. Alright. That's to grab some provisions. That will be up in this direction. Now, of course, that'll be out in the farms where there'll be various provisions. And during time of war, you supply. Let's face it, you try to supply as much as you can, so you go out and grab them. And besides, the some of the people that are going to be fed by the stuff are the ones who originally owned it. So let's see, where did I? Oh, here it is. Haha, I can't even see an exit door. No. Once again, being misled. You know, I was talking about, I think it was 2 episodes ago, where I was saying, you know, you never could go wrong following the quest tracker. Rogue! Actually, I think this may be... Yeah, here are the provisions. You could easily go wrong by following the quest tracker. Alright, let's see. Here's some provisions. Alright. 2. And besides, you certainly don't want the orcs to get the provisions. Better that it be used for helping your army rather than the enemy's army. Alright. Let's get back. Let's be... it's of course because you can't just use dash on a Beorning, because you've got to use recuperate first. Oh well. The joy of Rohan. Alright. Okay, where are we? Oh yes, down this way. And let's bring this down here. And down here.
Our mission is dire.
These provisions will help keep food and supplies available for the newly enlisted and their families for some time. We may yet see the people of the Norcross defend Ethangels in the places of the Odin's riders. Thank you, Pineclaw. I am in your debt. Alright, so therefore, now they're asking me to return to the thing. But before we do that, I was supposed to buy a round of drinks for some people here, right? Hello there.
I've not seen you around here before, stranger.
I have not seen you around here before, stranger. Your coins are good, though, I will give you that. Here is a round of my finest. Pass it around as you will. There should be some in the usual folk upstairs. Wisher, Tid, Wine, and maybe 1 or 2 others who don't come to mind frequently. They'll be glad of your generosity. Alright, so let's distribute the round of drinks. Okay. So that would be upstairs. Hello there, mind having one?
Don't mind if I do have a sip of that.
Yes, thank you for kindly, stranger. I don't mind if I have a sip of that. I did not see any Uruks run by, but I heard from those who did, running more away than towards. It seemed to them, as I saw it, no one wanted to ride out to challenge them, and who can blame them? We lost Thane Pendrad in the autumn to orcs, and his widow may be Thane now, but she is not the fighter he was. And then to lose her son. It is a wonder she can go on at all, but she's not commanding troops. The Uruks passed us by, and we should be lucky they did not turn to raid this town. Alright. Well, how about you?
If you insist.
Yes, best beer in Norcross, and I don't care who hears it. You go tell Reeve Osworth that I'd rather have a brew of Ethagos than one up in Cliving. Yeah. Well, no, listen to me. If he challenges me to a trial by combat, like he did with Mildred's son, well, I'll teach him a thing or two. I won't even let him scratch me with that blade of his. I swear he has had some vile coating on it to make Penswell's wound fester like that. I swear it. Oh my. Wait, you're saying that the Reeve killed the Thane's son with poison? Well, that is strange. But what will come up? Will we get any information from these drinks that we are distributing? We'll find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.